Hi guys, I just want to say quickly, I know I said this in my last video, but thank you so much for all the support and all of the comments that everyone's leaving me. Honestly, it means the world, like everyone who's subscribed to my channel. I think I'm on 140 subscribers now, and that is like insane since my last video. But I just want to say thank you, thanks for all the support. So let's get into the video. I just thought I'd talk about something that basically I've been doing for the last couple of months, and that is cutting out alcohol. I just want to go through a few things that I have learned on this journey. I decided to cut out alcohol in January. Went to Ibiza in September. I had a pretty heavy Christmas on the alcohol front, and me and my boyfriend just decided enough's enough, let's just see if we can do 6 months with no alcohol. We are in the 4th month, going into the 5th month. Yeah, going into the 5th month. May will be the 5th month of being alcohol free. Now, since turning, well, I was going to say since turning 18, but I've drunk before then. When did I start drinking? Like 14 or something. When do people normally start drinking? Whenever people normally start drinking, like teenage, you know, getting some cider or whatever, when you're really telling your mum that you're down your friend Helen's, but you're not, you're drinking cider at a party or something. Like, whenever that started, basically, I have been drinking since then, pretty much non-stop. When you're at uni, for example, you binge drink. Our society is a binge drinking society. Like, that's just our culture. And so I have never really had like a long period without drinking alcohol. I did, when I quit uni, I did have a spout of not drinking due to certain circumstances, which I won't go into in this video. And I did quit drinking for a short period of time, but I've never done 6 months full no drinking. So we set ourselves this challenge. We're in the 5th month, so I thought I'd do a little bit of an update, tell you how I'm feeling and things that I've learned so far. Number 1, no matter how much you say to someone, or I'm not drinking tonight, everybody around you will try and make you drink. And it just has taught me, this like last couple of months has taught me what kind of culture that we live in. Or if you're going out with your mum, your dad, your sister, your friends, your family, special occasions, they all seem to be based around drinking. Whether it be a party or a festival, or even if you're just going out for a glass of wine, they're all centred around drinking. It's really hard when you're going on a birthday, for example, to be around people who are not drinking. And also, I don't know where I'm going with this, but basically, people have this attitude towards not drinking, like there's something wrong with you, or they feel like it's a challenge to persuade you to have a drink even though you are determined not to have a drink. So that's the first thing that I've learned on this journey. And that doesn't mean to say that I don't like them for it. Like, what I've just learned it as it's something that unfortunately is built into our society, that if you don't have a drink in your hand, you are abnormal. Second thing that I have learned is how much alcohol has an effect on you, your motivation with life, your motivation with fitness, your motivation with work. It has a massive impact on your head. And since not drinking, I have had such a clear head, it's unbloody believable. Like, it's just weird. It's like this fog has gone out of my head. Like, I have dealt with like anxiety and depression in the past, and no doubt I will. Like, mental health is not something that just you can put in a box and just throw away as soon as you kind of get over a chapter of experiencing it, if that makes sense. So no doubt I will go through situations in the future that I will encounter depression and anxiety again, but for the moment I feel like the best in terms of mental health I have ever felt. Like, it's insane, it's just crazy how much of an effect alcohol can have on you. And I mean that in the sense of, well, everybody knows it. You go out, you get absolutely drunk, like drunk out your face, and then the next day you feel like absolute crap. Like, you know what I mean? That moment where you wake up and you're like, oh, what have I done? Like, I just feel hideous, and you don't feel right. You don't feel there, and you just feel so low, like ridiculously low. And everybody does it. They wake up from a hangover and they go, never drinking ever again. And that for me is something I've thought about over the last 4 months of not drinking, and that is one thing that actually makes me never want to drink again. And as much as I really do miss having some cocktails with my friends or having a drink, I was saying the other day to Liam that I actually miss, like, you know, getting ready with your girls. You've got girls round and you're getting all dolled up and like you've having a couple of drinks and stuff. I really do miss that, and I can't wait for June just for that. But in all seriousness, it has massively had like a positive impact on my life not drinking, and I feel like a massive sense of achievement as well. Like, that's crazy to think that like it's an achievement to go without alcohol for 5 months, but I think in our society that is a pretty damn good thing. Let me know what you think. Totally clears your head. There's a massive positive influence on your mental health. Number 3 is you actually lose quite a lot of weight. Now, this is gonna like be one that basically kind of intertwined in other things, so forgive me if this is more than 3, but hear me out. When you get absolutely obliterated and the next day you wake up, what is the first thing you want to do? You want to eat, because you want to just eat all your feelings away, you know. So yeah, when I would have a hangover, I would literally have like takeaways. You'd fill your whole day of just eating your feelings, but it has like a massive knock-on effect. If you get really drunk and then the next day you're hungover, then you start to you eat rubbish, and then the next day, because you feel like rubbish and you've been eating rubbish, then it goes into a cycle of just keep on eating rubbish. So that it has a positive impact on losing weight if you're trying to lose weight, or if you just are just trying to be healthy in general. It is good for that. Alcohol is a big factor in putting on weight and being unhealthy and eating unhealthy, and it's all just interlinked. Do you know what I mean? They're the top 3 things that I have learnt while quitting alcohol, and I will be doing it for the whole 6 months because I'm determined now. I've done like 4 months. Is it 4? Yeah, it's pretty much 4 months I've done with no alcohol, and I'm so proud of myself. Like, if you'd have known me last year, you would have not thought that I could do this, and I'm proving to myself that I can do it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, then please subscribe, and please let me know in the comments if you would do 6 months with no alcohol, and if you have done it, then let me know how you got on in the comments below. Okay, bye.